Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 6, the penultimate episode of Ted the Series. I got my 90s attire here. Given the setting of the previous episode, we're just a couple months after the very first episode of Power Rangers ever premiered. Unfortunately, I doubt we'll hear any reference to that, considering John's already in high school, probably missed that whole wave, but dang it, good times. I'm excited to see how this episode proceeds. After the last episode, which very much so focused on Susan, gave us a nice little insight into her character, her kind of aspirations, where she's at, and it made me feel a little bit better about her and Matty by the end. With that all said, let's go ahead and hop into this one, guys. If you want to see the full-length reaction, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you got a member channel, gives you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes from reaction to the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover in the channel. You also could suggest and vote on what movies to react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, and try to make it worth your while. Should you go to support the channel, but guys, at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. Please leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. With that all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 6, Loud Night. Here we go. Battleship.
B7.
Miss.
Again?
Yep.
Jesus, that's 8 misses.
Yes, it is.
Did you put your ships in?
No, I did not.
What the fuck?
You
While you were militarizing,
motherfucker.
I allocated my funds toward infrastructure, roads and bridges, schools and hospitals, John. The needs of my people.
That's not how the game works.
It's not a game, you son of a bitch.
Jesus, okay.
Sorry, I think I've been watching too much MASH.
Wow. No, I have never actually watched an episode of MASH or Chips. Not that those two are same, but those are two shows that always just got mixed up in my head when I was growing up.
Sarah's Blaire's friend from college. Her trip to California was canceled, so she's staying with us for Christmas.
Aww.
Aunt Suze, you don't have to say that.
Oh, I don't mind. Sarah shouldn't have to tell people she's Indian.
Thank you. Aren't you glad you stayed for this?
Okay, tools for my little assistants.
Do you want to make the colostomy bag joke, or should I?
Well, Sarah is the guest. Sarah, would you like to make the colostomy bag joke?
I'm all good.
Johnny, I need you outside. There's a raccoon frozen in the ice next to the driveway. I
Oh,
gotta ship him
God.
out of there.
Well, what do you need me for?
Need you to bag up the pieces for the homeless.
Wait, do you only give stuff to
Wait.
the homeless when you don't want to go to the dump?
This is Sarah, Blaire's Indian friend.
Aunt Suze, you really don't have to add that.
I had Indian food once, blew right through me.
I'll pass that on up the ladder.
Do what you want to do.
I'll
just
send
tell
it
me
up
what
to
happened.
management.
All right, John, let's go.
Well, I'm helping Mom frost the cookies.
Jesus Christ, when I was your age, I would have killed to shovel ice with my dad.
Yeah, I can see how chopping up a dead raccoon would be a father-son memory maker.
So you're not gonna help?
God.
Got a lot of
Jesus,
cookies to
poor
frost, eh?
raccoon.
No, it's fine. You know what? Stay here and frost your cookies with the ladies. Maybe we can go see a Broadway show after.
Oh, that would be awesome. Let's go.
So your implication is that
Look at that. Is that an elf with his big candy cane?
No, it's a barber pole. The elf just got a haircut.
Oh, I love it. Oh, Matty, come look at the elf's haircut.
You know, when I was just a little bit older than you, I was in Vietnam. Did I ever tell you about the time I thought I saw a clown in a field, but it was just an inside-out guy?
No, well, you told us about the time you jacked off a dog. We can bring that up again if you want to be a little bitch.
Call you gay and then angrily toss his scarf over his shoulder.
maybe he's still figuring shit out. Well, it is always the homophobes.
You know, I never understood that word.
What word?
Homophobe.
It's prejudice against gay people.
Yeah, but like, shouldn't it mean like scared of gay people? Like in Arachnophobia, Jeff Daniels is scared of spiders because he thinks they're gonna like hurt him, or like kill him or something.
Yeah, it's not like, oh, I'm scared of spiders because I think they're gonna make me a spider. Wouldn't I see a gay guy and be like, ah, a gay guy, run! So, Bollywood.
Oh my
Is that
God.
you guys?
God damn it, Ted.
Matty, Susan has a choir solo today.
I'll be at the next one, all right? I promise.
Jesus, it's 45 fucking minutes. You can't do this for her?
Oh, it's all right.
It's not all right, though. He's acting like a selfish jerk.
Wait a minute. I work 60 hours a week so that you guys can have a fridge full of Eggos and Fanta.
He's right. We do take the Fanta for granted. Oh, thank you, sweetie.
Hey, what's that?
Oh, it's the toys for the Toys for Tots gift drive.
That's Dennis the dump truck.
Uh-huh.
You can't give him away. I've had him since I was a kid. That means a lot to me.
You named your dog John Dennis.
Aww.
Keep my truck's name out your mouth.
Oh, honey, but you never play with it.
Well, I'm gonna start playing with him.
Oh, you're gonna start playing with it now?
Let's go.
50?
Starting right now, see? Oh, yeah.
Hey, that looks fun.
Yeah, can we play?
No.
What the
No.
fuck is happening?
This is just an everyday occurrence here.
Fine. Your friend can stay for the week. Go have fun at church, see? I'm nice.
Thank you so much, Mr. Scrooge, and God bless us, everyone.
Well, at least Scrooge was a good businessman.
Yeah, and Tiny
Yeah.
Tim's condition was pre-existing. Scrooge shouldn't have to cover it.
Exactly.
Can I play
Oh
with it?
my
No.
god. Oh. Sometimes for like a tiny second, I feel bad for Matty, and he immediately ruins it. Good god damn.
Wait, who describes an infant as mild?
Yeah, I'm more hung up on tender.
Yeah, somebody's eating this baby.
Somebody's eating this baby.
We observe the holiest of all days to rejoice in the glory of the birth of Jesus Christ. Never before or since have we been blessed by such a miracle.
Excuse me.
Oh
Hi,
no.
over here. Hi, Ted, local bear.
Local bear.
Alive out of nowhere, right?
Yes.
Am I Jesus? That's where he's going.
I'm just saying he's not the only one.
I don't think that's the same
Oh
thing.
Well, you said
my
never before or
god.
since, but
The birth of Christ was a heavenly miracle.
well, I mean, what do you call this?
Christ's birth was clearly ordained by God, marked by the Star of Bethlehem.
There was a
There was a star
there
there.
was a star, right?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It was a shooting
I
star.
had a star.
Yeah.
Jesus had a divine purpose. God sent him to us to spread the word that he loves us.
I love you.
Your move, Friar Tuck.
I just want to finish the sermon.
I'm just saying I might be Jesus. I might. I'm not saying for sure. I'm just saying it's a possibility. I might be Jesus.
That is incredibly disrespectful.
Says the guy eating babies.
Holy fuck. I love this.
Why couldn't I have been born in Buffalo? I'd be winning every year. God, Buffalo has it all.
Let's leave something special for Santa this.
Oh, for a hot second, I thought the truck started talking or Matty started hearing the truck talk.
Bet Bill Cosby's having a good Christmas. Bet he doesn't have to deal with a bunch of women telling him he's a jerk.
Probably because they're not conscious to tell him anything.
Bet if you could talk, you'd take my side. Have another beer, Matty. You've earned it. Ah, well, thanks, Dennis. And take your socks off, Matty. I don't mind the smell of your feet, because I know that's not something you can control. Well, I appreciate that,
Aw.
Dennis. Thank you. Hey, Matty, yeah? Shouldn't there be a White History Month, too? Well,
Oh, oh my god.
am I still getting the silent treatment? Look, I already said I'm sorry I missed your solo. You know I can't sit on wood. It aggravates my hemorrhoids. Oh, so my hemorrhoids are my fault too, I guess, huh? It ain't the post office.
My god, dude. He's such a whiny little bitch.
Might get one of those donut pillows. No, you know what? You don't get to hear
I
about
mean,
it.
I've got a few. Oh no. What'd he wish for?
Hey,
Oh no.
you wished me to life.
Oh no. Now we're gonna have a second coming off.
How the hell did this happen?
Just like it happened with Ted. I was looking out the window, shooting star flies by. I made a wish.
And here I am.
Is this house cursed? Wished for your truck to come alive?
Not exactly. I wish there was someone in the house who'd back me up in an argument.
Next thing I know, I could move, and I hated the fucking Yankees.
Well, I guess it's a Christmas miracle.
So, like, were there murders here? Like, was a grave desecrated?
Jesus Christ, look at this. Look at this. They're giving free...
Hey, she's asking the important questions.
You do know affirmative action isn't about taking things away, right? It's about including people who've been discriminated against.
Oh, here we go
on,
again
what a
with this
bunch of
again.
bullshit.
So you're saying we should give people jobs based on the color of their skin?
I'm saying that things have been unequal for centuries and we should balance the scales. So, yeah.
Okay, see, now that's racist.
You're the one who's defending a white-dominated workforce.
Hey, I don't care if they're purple, green, or orange, all right?
I just don't want them black, brown, or yellow.
You fucking
joke. Relax.
Okay, look.
Jesus.
Just FYI, my parents moved here from India and they built a very successful business all on their own.
Business owners, all right, okay. Your parents vote for Clinton or Bush?
I mean, they voted for Bush, but
Holy
see,
shit!
there it is,
Check
there it
fucking
is.
mate. See, this is why Dennis. This is why Dennis.
But
Oh my
all you
God.
guys care about is winning the argument. You don't care about actual change or justice. It's all about feeling fake smart for like 2 seconds. What about the world beyond you?
So, we just don't care that I'm Jesus, huh?
Well, we got competition now. You got competition. You got a truck you got to compete with. Oh. I guess I should have saw that coming. Uh-oh. Is she gonna see that coming?
Oh my God.
Hi. I was just checking to see if you're okay after. Well, it looks like you're okay.
Me and Sarah we're a couple.
No.
Yeah.
No. You're just very good friends.
No, that's not what you just saw.
What I saw was you expressing your good friendship. Just like the girls on the tennis team used to do when I was in school.
You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe that's for the best. We're just really good friends.
Wait, what?
Sarah, people in this house think Liberace just had a lot of personality. Okay, I think good friends is as far as they're gonna go. If we just take a minute, we'd be saving ourselves a lot of stress. All right, at least till after Christmas.
We have very little going on January 3rd.
Great. Yeah, that
We'll
works.
pencil us in.
Thank you, Suze.
January 3rd. Put it on the calendar.
Penciling it in. Zeus, go away.
Never seen pages so thin.
I know, it's like Kleenex with boring stories on it.
You know, I was thinking, how do we know that Dennis isn't Jesus?
Johnny, Jesus walked on water, all right? Walked. That means he had feet, not wheels.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's a good point.
The tax collectors and prostitutes go into the kingdom of heaven before you.
Jesus hangs out with hookers.
He sounds a lot like you.
Oh, yeah, heaven is probably mostly hookers. Look, right there. John the Apostle. Jesus had an apostle named John.
Holy shit. Those were like his buddies, right?
Yeah, there was Sleepy, Sneezy, Dopey, Johnny, Blitzen, and Larry, Daryl, and Daryl. There's no doubt anymore. I'm the Lord Jesus Christ.
Does this mean you have like powers and stuff?
Yeah, but I probably gotta learn how to use them. But flip to the spells.
Okay, spells.
Alignment is.
Chaotic good.
Yeah, good, but like, I might fuck around a little bit.
Yeah, I can see
Look
it.
up dice.
I mean, hell, I got you covered.
Not racist. The punchline wasn't going to be about the black guy. It was going to be about the Jew. And to a lesser extent about the Polak and a little bit about the black guy's penis.
See?
The point is, none of them knew how deep the water was. Ow.
Oh!
This is assault. I'm being assaulted here. So much for the
No, that was a
nonviolent left.
roll. We can pass the assault and the pepper later.
It's Christmas Eve. We gotta say grace. Thank the Lord.
You're welcome.
Dennis, would you like to do the honors?
Absolutely. Dear Lord,
Yes.
thank you for this food.
No problem.
And for these blessings.
Anytime.
Make us thankful.
On it.
And
Oh
may we
my
serve you.
God.
potatoes.
Maybe serve me mashed potatoes.
Hey, I hope the PC thought police over at that college don't kick you out for praying to Jesus.
70% of the world doesn't even believe in Jesus.
I'll get him.
I'll get him.
God loves Americans more. Is that the theory?
Yeah, not for long if Slick Willie fucks things up by putting gays in the military.
Would anyone like some mushroom?
Uncle Matty, do you agree with Dennis?
I think it's a bad idea.
Why?
You want to put a gay guy in a barracks with 20 regular guys? What happens when they all got a shower?
I don't know, Matty.
Absolutely nothing.
Plus, the Bible says no butt stuff or you go to hell.
Hey, where's the spells section?
So it's moral, too. Gay people should all go to hell.
Listen, I don't care. Anybody can stick anything anywhere they want. It's as long as it's not in the army and not in my house.
Well, then I guess Sarah and I aren't welcome here.
Aww.
Sarah and I are a couple.
Call it, Johnny.
Motherfucker.
Oh!
You're gay?
Fluid.
What the hell does that mean?
It means that I'm attracted to personalities.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You're attracted to personalities and you picked her?
Hey!
Fuck you.
Hey!
It's that college.
It's that college.
Oh, my God.
It's that. Susan, what am I always saying?
College turns people gay.
College.
Matty, please apologize to her.
Me?
Yes, you.
She should be apologizing to God.
Oh, he says it's fine, no worry.
Apologize to her? She just made a spectacle in front of the entire family and in front of the ham.
Well, you know what? This is my ham, and you're not having a piece of the ham until you say you're sorry.
Yes, Suze!
I got all the Slim Jims I need in the basement. Come on, Dennis.
Good call, buddy.
Oh, basement Slim Jims?
All I wanted was a nice Christmas.
God damn it. Or, I'm sorry, Ted damn it.
And here we go. Mecca lecca high, mecca hiney ho. Mecca lecca high, mecca chani ho. All right, try it.
Still water.
Fuck. Oh, you know what? It's because we don't have the wand.
He needs a channeling item.
We brought you some ham in case he's still hungry.
Well, where is it?
Ugh. Well, I mean, there's a 5 in there.
Wait, you're leaving?
Yeah, I thought I'd go somewhere a little more tolerant, like Iran.
Oof. Oof.
I mean, we love lesbians.
Yeah, like a lot. Like we found some magazines in the woods.
I get it.
Question. Did you get a bad dick?
Yeah, that's not how it works. Look, I'm not 100% one way or the other. I'm attracted to who I'm attracted to. Also, I got a bad dick.
Oh my God.
Awesome. That's awesome.
No, it's just a comedy freebie for you guys. It's bullshit, all right?
Thank you. Thank you for the Christmas dick joke.
Shit.
You're, smarter than he is, so you might have to go talk to him.
I'm not extending an olive branch to somebody who's against basic equality.
Well, that's the thing, Blaire. I don't think he's really even against anything. I think he just didn't want to look stupid in front of his truck.
We need to take out the truck.
It's like I say in the Book of Romulans. Turn the other cheek. Do unto others. Say it, don't spray it. I'll have what she's having.
You're an idiot.
Oh, what do we say to that, Apostle?
Like it or not, we're family. I don't talk to my parents anymore, so you and Aunt Suze are all I've got. I don't want to lose you too. I'm your niece. And I just think it's really fucking shitty and unfair that you can't accept me for who I am.
Hey, it's Christmas Eve, not Christmas Steve.
Oh my
So all
God.
the fucked up things that he says, is that really what you think too?
Don't back down, Matty. This is your house.
Have a good Christmas with Truck Hitler. I'm out of here.
Why didn't you tell her off?
Fuck you.
Well, now I see why Johnny's the way he is. Your son is 16. He ain't got a girlfriend. He doesn't play sports. He spends all of his time in his room with a teddy bear doing fuck knows what. For all you know, he's Minty.
Minty? What the fuck is Minty?
You know, he's trimming the crust off the bread.
What?
He's raking his leaves at night. He ain't throwing away all his peach pits, if you know what I'm saying.
I don't know what half of those
He's
mean.
picking his eggshells out of the compost. Come on, you know what I mean. Your kid's a cheese puncher.
Hey, don't talk to me about my son, you asshole.
Well, hey, I'm the only one in this house who doesn't lie to you.
I know what I'm gonna do.
Great, let's go.
You stay here.
Hey, can you change the channel to the game? Ah, look at this. Fucking Clinton.
I grew up different. I don't understand how you can do what you do.
Okay.
But I don't want you to feel unwelcome in my house. It's good that you're here. For John. The other day I farted and he said it was pungent, and I guess that's a word. So he's learning stuff with you around. I don't want to be a shitty uncle. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Not the only one you've disrespected.
Sarah, you're invited to Christmas, and I'm sorry that I called you a terrorist.
Wait, what? You didn't.
Called me that.
Oh, that's right. You were out of the room.
Well, what about Dennis?
We're gonna have to kill Dennis.
Guess he's gotta go.
Son of a bitch.
So if Ted is the second coming of Christ, is Dennis the Antichrist? Oh! Well, yeah.
I'm the the one you're gonna get rid of, you piece of shit fuckface?
Jesus!
I backed you up every time, just like you wanted.
I didn't want to make my niece cry, for God's sakes.
No.
She's not hurting anybody, goddammit.
It's hurting society. This is why Kennedy blew his own brains out in Dallas.
What the fuck?
What the?
Don't be naive.
Why the fuck are you digging in like this? I want to know.
You want to know why, Matty?
Yeah?
You want to know why?
Why?
Because I have thoughts of men.
What?
I have thoughts of men.
You're saying
I'm gay, Matty. I can't believe I just said it. What the fuck have I been doing? I've wasted my whole goddamn life. 3 days down the drain. And I've never allowed myself to love.
you could always...
Ah, it's too late now. I'm old and I'm rusty.
Well,
I don't know
okay,
what to do, Matty.
you were born old.
I don't know what to do, or who to be, or how to be it.
When I was a kid, you were always there for me. Well, I'm gonna be there for you.
No. Now murder this truck.
So I guess this is it. Thanks, Dennis.
For what?
All those years growing up, mom and dad fighting in the other room. Hell, fighting in the same room. Playing with you was what got me through it.
No.
Thank you, Matty, for being who you are. I don't think there's a more tolerant man in the greater Boston area.
Probably true.
You sure you don't want to sweat it, Dennis?
No.
So where you gonna go?
I'm going to P-Town. Got a lot of catching up to do. Gonna be wild. Non-stop sucking, fucking, and trucking for this guy.
Well, I Jesus the shit out of that one.
You watched 18 hours of TV yesterday. You barely moved.
You do know what happened to Jesus, right?
Yeah, he gave back the gobstopper and they gave him the chocolate factory. I mean, I think that's what happened. I'm reading like 2 books at once.
They nailed him to the cross and crucified him for our sins.
They killed him?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah, fuck that. I'm out. Wait, maybe I'm Buddha. Buddha was lazy, right?
Oh my God.
This is a
Street
lot of
Fighter.
good shit. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad.
I couldn't see what the other one
Hey,
was.
thanks for this, Johnny. I've been wanting to talk, boy. Now I can record all my
I always
thoughts.
wanted one of those things, but never did. Never had one.
You happy, Susan?
Maddie, I'm so happy. I love it.
Yeah, they
No.
said this one had the most sucking power.
I'm sure it sucks wonderfully.
Oh,
Sorry,
you know what?
I'm just as fucking immature as they are. Because I was thinking the
one
same
more.
thing. Aww. Aww.
I figured you could sing. You know, you solo.
Aww. All right, man. That was another solid episode. I wasn't exactly sure where this was going to go, you know, with our little storylines with Blaire and the stuff with the truck and all of that, and then Ted thinking he might be the second coming. Had no idea how all these things were going to merge or interplay, but they did it so creatively. Obviously, this one was, I could see and I have heard, is very divisive of an episode. At the end of the day, they have differences of opinions, but they're family and they come together at the end of this, which I really did enjoy. And at the end of the day, you know, he might not understand, he might not be able to comprehend the things that she does, the decisions that she makes, or who she is, but he's still going to welcome her into his home. He's not going to be the kind of guy to push her out to the curb, because that's not what family should do. And I'll stand by that as well. So I got to give him credit where credit is definitely due for standing up for himself, standing up for his family at the end of the day. He's rough around the edges. We don't always agree. We don't always see eye to eye. But, you know, at the end of the day, he cares about his family. Once you kind of get through the shell and all the yelling and all that kind of stuff, his heart is somewhat in the right place, even if misguided in a lot of other ways or ignorant in a lot of other ways. And like she pointed out, you know, a lot of people will just want to be right. They want to sound right because they don't want to sound dumb. They don't want to sound wrong. No one does. Some people will go to any length, even pretend or disillusion themselves into believing they're right. Whether it's ignoring information or whatever. People don't want to be wrong, or people don't want to sound stupid. A lot of that is just his confusion and his inability to understand certain things, which he addressed towards the end of the episode. And I think that shows just a little bit of maturity, is just like him finally showing where he's insecure in these ways, in himself, and how that is kind of manifests itself in these outbursts of him lashing out at everybody because he doesn't get these sort of things or whatever, and he doesn't want to be perceived in any certain kind of light that makes him look like he doesn't get it, or he doesn't understand, or he's not smart enough. He doesn't want to project any of that. So rather that, he just gets defensive. But you also have that with Blaire, who kind of pokes the bear a lot of the time, rightfully so sometimes when she's standing up for Susan or calling out something extremely fucked up Matty just said. All that's great. But there are some times where she does definitely kind of dig in, I think, beyond the point of reason sometimes. It's like the reverse. They're both kind of doing it. Much like with Dennis the Truck, who turns out to be gay. And because of those same things, not being able to wrestle with who you are, being afraid to be who you are, or let people know who you are, you instead overcompensate and project this image that is expected of you, and it creates this vitriol for not just the people like you, but yourself. And it's just an interesting way they kind of perceive that, and you kind of have that also kind of mirrored in Blaire, who didn't want to tell Matty at all. She didn't want to, she just was perfectly fine hiding and keeping it a secret. You know, Sarah wasn't about that. She's like, hey, I'm not going to hide what we are. I'm not ashamed of what we are. But she didn't want her family to get upset with her. She didn't want to cause a ruckus on the holidays. She didn't want to stir the pot, so to speak. So it's kind of a very similar, parallel kind of storyline. Very different approaches, obviously, because the truck was just a little piece of shit. That was the bravado that was being put on, the airs that were being put on. But at the end of the day, it was all, I like that we all kind of came to an understanding and was able to bury a lot of that insecurity and accept one another by the end of it. You're not always going to see eye to eye with Matty. He's not always going to see eye to eye. Your family's family. There are lines that family can cross that you may just need to cut them out. But I feel like this is one of those situations where we can still coexist. And that's a situation. Hell, I have completely polar beliefs to what my parents have. You know, and, you know, we still show up at dinner. You know, one of us might roll an eye here and there, but at the end of the day, we're still there. We still love each other. We still get through the day just fine. If anything happens, if I need anything, they are going to be there. If they need anything, I'm going to be there. I just like that at the end of the day that this has two warring ideologies coming together by the end because we're all people. That's kind of the message of this episode. And it's one thing I've always stood by. I don't care who you are, what you do, what you believe. If you're not hurting anybody, live your fucking life. Be free. Enjoy it. You deserve as much happiness as the next person. And that's where I get kind of irked by a lot of the stuff that we see in this discourse and everything is people being upset about people just simply being themselves and living their lives in ways that it has no effect on them. And that's what I don't really tolerate, you know, and I like seeing that once that started to come about, once it started to manifest in Dennis, at least that's where Matty too finally drew a line and decided to own up to his part of this problem and, you know, make amends with his family. That was a really sweet little moment of this. And then, of course, you know, people want to probably get upset about the shots that it took, but it is the show the entire time has been taking shots at both sides. So if you can't laugh at yourself, you might need to unwind a little bit. But with all that going on in here, you know, it still was so fucking funny. The gags, the union of these storylines and these threads, Ted's fucking delusional Jesus trip, all of it was hilarious. You know, there was some moments where I definitely got emotional, especially with the stuff with Blaire trying to reconcile with who she is and where she fits into this family and how her family is reacting to who she is. And even with Matty talking about how Dennis got him through his parents fighting and his childhood, and it was this distraction, this escape. But this was a fantastic episode. But guys, what did you all think on this episode? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, leave a like. drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full length reaction, you check it out over on Patreon, or if you got a member of the channel, gets you access as well. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Andy Sherritt, Ryan Karen, York, Scott Melito, Robert Ongiano, Jeffrey Hale, Jake Contrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, JoJo, and Russell Crockett. Thank you guys so much for continued support, and everybody who's been supporting the channel along the way. That's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the finale of Ted. Take care, everybody.